Will you press the button? You have supernatural abilities through eating a fruit, but you lose the ability to swim. The One Piece. I can feel it. The One Piece. Okay, would you eat a devil fruit is the question. In our universe, eating a devil fruit, the not swimming part wouldn't matter as much because like all the stuff is on like main continents pretty much. Like in One Piece, it's mostly islands, but in real Earth, we're fine. I would be fine without swimming. What devil fruit power would I get? I guess that's the whole point. It's the trade-off. Yeah, I'd eat a devil fruit. That's worth. We press the button. You control all sea creatures and can breathe underwater, but you cannot exit the water ever. This is Aquaman. And this is why fish powers are bad, because there's no people down there. There's no people in the water. There's people on the land, but they're not in the water, and you can't get out of the water. I feel like it's not worth. You have the power to control the wind, but you have to use it every day or the world will explode. So you become the weatherman. Here's what you do. You go on your local news station. You say the forecast, and then you say, just kidding. Winds are blowing from the north. It's getting cold today. And then you watch as it happens. You become like literally the weatherman for the world and then control the weather. Yeah, you take that. We press the button. You fall in love with someone who is almost perfect for you in every way, but their one flaw is they'll hate all the music, TV, and movies that you like. This is hard. I bond with people a lot over media, and if you find new stuff and watch it together and you like it, they won't like it. And I like a lot of stuff, so I feel like that would be pretty hard. So no. You spend a year living as a billionaire, but for the rest of your life afterwards, you never live in luxury. I guess it depends what luxury defines as. Does that mean you could never be comfy? If you go from like being a billionaire in like fancy cars and stuff to like driving a Honda, like that's fine. If it's like you go from being a billionaire to walking, that's not fine. That's less fine. If it's middle class, and I take. If not, then no. We press the button. You can have the perfect body you've dreamed of having, but you have Nicolas Cage's face. Nicolas Cage is a good guy. He's a good looking guy. He's not horrid or ugly. I think the perfect body just is Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I'll be Nick Cage. I'll be Nick Cage. You can have a fresh start at life, but you will always be reminded of your past. I think a fresh start at life, it depends what that means. I think overall, fresh start's good. Always reminded of your past, I don't think that's a negative. I feel like that's a positive. You want to know where you came from. These were the mistakes that I made. These were the things that were wrong in the past. And now in this new lease on life, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to be better. So I'd say yeah. You can wish for any game you want, even if it doesn't exist, but each game you wish for gets progressively worse than the last, thus ruining your favorites. So if I were to wish for Fallout New Vegas 2, it would exist. But if I kept wishing for more games, they continue to get worse and worse and worse. You still take this because you get like the first game. You have to be really specific on what the game that you want is, and you can get it. I feel like you take, but you use it like once or twice. Will you press the button? You gain the ability to turn invisible at will, but it involves holding your breath to do so. Oh, I like this. This is like the perfect level of balance for invisibility. I think that's hype. You can time travel, but you can only stay in that time period for 10 minutes or else you get stuck there forever. I feel like this is one you take, but you have to be very cautious about when you use it. This could be the perfect redo button. However, it's not you going back to your own consciousness at that time. It's you going back as you currently. So I guess you would also still be around. So you just have to tell your past self to just time travel and become yourself, which would be a paradox and wouldn't work. The more I think about this, the more confusing it gets. You just get stuck in a loop somehow. So I'm gonna say no. We press the button. You get to spend a day with your favorite band any way you want, but the next day you have to play a show with them and replace the most prominent member on stage for 2 hours while withstanding an angry crowd. 100% you take this. You go up, you hang out, you just have a fun day with Blink 182, and then Tom, I think, is the main guy. You just replace him. Go, where are you? And I'm so sorry. I could pull it off. I could do it. You can travel back in time, but only back in time. Now, this one, depending on if you can like transfer your consciousness to your own self, is goated because it's just a redo button. So you take. You get eternal world peace, but you die tomorrow at this exact time when you push the button. It's an L that you die, but assuming heaven's real, you're the goat. I died for all peace. You take that. You're the ultimate martyr. When you press the button, you get $50, but you have to make your mom cry. $50 is nice, but I don't want to make my mom cry. So I'm gonna say no. You can can choose to change 3 things about yourself, but no one you knew before will know you after changing those 3 things. You could do some crazy stuff with this one. Like, you can make it so you don't have to sleep. Like, you have, like, superpowers or something. Like, you can change any 3 things, but no one knowing you, not knowing any of your friends, not knowing any of your family, that one's tough. All of my audience would be like, why am I subscribed to this guy? I've never watched this guy before. I have to start off as square one. Oh, that would suck. No. You'll be the happiest man in the world, but you have to take the... Whoa. No, we're skipping this one. We press the button. You become famous and loved by everyone, but your family hates you a lot. Fame is overrated. Like, fame is stressful, but your family hates you a lot. So this is just a lose-lose. I'm gonna say no for this one. You inherit $1 billion, but you can only buy 1 item. You take that billion, you find a company worth like 500 mil. You offer that billion as a buy price they're gonna take because they're valued way under that and you're overpaying. You can make money from the company, or you can sell the company later on. You can perfectly remember everything you learn, everything you see, hear, whatever. You perfectly remember that, but you cannot love. This is hard. Love, I feel like, is the one emotion that's like the most important. You'd be a cold machine that knows everything but can't express it. That would suck. We're gonna say no. We press the button. You only need to poop once a month, but you need to climb a tree and poop like a bird every time. This is really funny. I'm trying to think of how you could do this where you wouldn't be arrested for public defecation. You don't have to poop once a month though. I poop like twice a day at least. I'll take. You have the comfiest bed ever, but every TV you ever watch has to be really old. Loophole. This is TVs. Now, this was created when TVs were more common. However, now that TVs aren't as common and you have other methods of watching media, aka phone, computer monitor, screen at a movie theater, these aren't TVs. You take. You're able to travel anywhere in the world at any time, but every time you use this ability, someone you know closely dies. Nope. Nope. Not even a little. Not even a little bit. Will you press the button? You get to live in an awesome mansion for free, but it's full of spooky ghosts and specters. This one, you take. Dude, imagine you're in the mansion and Heisenbones is with you. If I was in a haunted house, I'd be chill with the ghosts. The ghosts are just my cool roommates. We take. You can do an impression of any celebrity, but you increase the risk of throat cancer by 5% every time you do one. Now, the thing is, we would never press this button. We don't need to press this button. You know, I walked in here, I said, wow, that's a great button. We don't need to press, because you can learn to do any voice. You know, Peter, you can figure it out. You can do any voice. I love doing voices. I'm already there. I'm already fine. Like, we don't need to. We press the button. You will never die painfully, but you have to give yourself an injection every other day. I guess it's just like a shot, like for your anti-death medicine. You take that. You'll be given everything you've ever wanted, but one person in your town will die. If you live in New York City, one person in New York City dies. Let's see how many people die per day in New York. 3 deaths per hour. What's one more? That might not be the best take, but I mean, it's everything you've ever wanted and you could give back. You get to bring back anyone from the dead, but you yourself die 3 days after bringing them back. This is what a genie would do. You can bring back your love, but for a price, your soul. I feel like you don't take, because then you die, and that's not great. You never have to eat or sleep again, but you'll never be able to enjoy a good meal or nap again. Take 100%. Never having to sleep is the one thing that I wish I could do, for real. Like, if I never had to sleep, my life would be so much better. You take that. Will you press the button? You get to marry your favorite celebrity and have kids, but you can't get a divorce. This one's easy. You just have to find the right celebrity. You are magically clean every time you wake up. You don't have to shower, brush your teeth, etc. But every bed you sleep on will be very uncomfortable. I have so much trouble falling asleep at night. Look at my bed, bro. Look at all the guys on there. There's ones on the floor. There's ones on the bed. Like, I have so many guys on my bed to make it as comfy as possible. I can take a shower. I can brush my teeth. That's not too hard to ask. So I'm gonna say no. You look like a supermodel for the rest of your life, but you can never eat chocolate, chips, candy, or pizza again. That's so worth. It would kind of suck to not be able to eat pizza, because that's like the go-to, like, easy food. But there's so much more food that's not that. I'd take. We press the button. The girl you've had your eye on falls in love with you, but you lose all memories about her and start fresh. This is definitely an anime plot. This is that time I got reincarnated in another world with my crush, except my crush I forgot about, and now she's in love with me. Honestly, I'd rather have her do the first move. That's fine. You can read everyone's mind, but everyone can read yours. You don't want to read everyone's mind. I'm good. You become the sexiest, most wanted human being on earth, but your nipples become 6 inches long. That's where the irresistibility comes from. The door stoppers on your... on your chest. No, I sleep face down. That would hurt. Nah, I'm gonna say no. You lose your arms in an accident, but you get robot arms capable of crushing cars, but they have to charge for 12 hours a day. Sorry, boss, I couldn't come into work today. My arm was charging. This is the plot of ARMS. You know the Nintendo game ARMS? I'm gonna say no to becoming ARMS from ARMS. When you press a button, you can bring one person back from the dead and they'll live for 25 years, but your lifespan will be reduced by 25 years. That's tough. I don't have like a person that I need to bring back that bad. Talk to me in like 10 years maybe, but I'm gonna say no. You become the world famous author, but people constantly mistake you for Ozzy Osbourne. I don't look like Ozzy Osbourne, so that's just funny. I'm gonna say yeah, why not? You have the ability to conjure fried chicken, but you'll be famous for this and everyone will keep bothering you about this. Here's what we do. We start a business. We call it Kentucky Fried Chicken. People are gonna keep bothering you, but yet you're the chicken guy. Of course they're gonna bother the chicken guy. I'm hungry for chicken. He can make chicken. So yeah, you take this. You just become the chicken man. You become a successful YouTuber, but you can't watch more than one YouTube video a day. Well, I'm already there. I'm gonna say no. Will you press the button? You get to know the meaning of life and get entire knowledge of everything in the universe, but you can never tell it to someone else. This is a curse. Everybody's struggling with things. You'd be like, I know how to help, but I can't do anything. I feel like that sucks. You get a button that gives you $1,000 every time you press it, but every time you press it, you have to relive the worst memory of your life. Take. You press the button 1,000 times, $1 million, and by the 1,000th time you're reliving that memory, you're probably like, whatever. Unless it's like your dad dying in your arms, then it's like, well, at least I got to see dad again. You become any animal you want. You will never be able to turn back or live with the same family. Cat. Bro, their lives are so easy. You just sit and maybe frolic. You chase, look out window. You don't have to worry about taxes or money. You just hang. Cats don't live as long as guys. You just wait till you're like old and you become kitten. Actually, I don't like saying that. I don't like, no, I don't want to be anyone's kitten. Never mind. No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. But you press the button. You can make any meal masterfully, but you can never eat it. This kind of sucks. Part of like being a good chef is being able to enjoy the things that you make. You don't take it. You gain the ability to travel to any fictitious world and obtain its powers, which you can bring to any other world, including Earth, but all current ties to your friends and family are severed, and they forget who you are and who you were. Okay, so this is, you go to One Piece, you go to the Grand Line, you find devil fruits, you bring them back, and then you become king of the pirates. Losing your friends would suck, but like you can make new ones, I guess. So you take. You'll be the most famous person in the world, but you can never marry or get a partner. Not worth. Fame is overrated, bro. Who cares about fame if you don't have people that are close to you? So I'm gonna say no. We press a button. You're part of the SHIELD initiative from Avengers, but every time you close your eyes, you see Loki killing Agent Coulson over and over again. That's weird. Like, you just can't see like dark when you close your eyes. It's just that scene. Yeah, that would suck. And I don't really need to be the Avengers, so I'm good. You have the ability to change your appearance whenever you please, but you lose the ability to speak. Well, it doesn't say what you can't change your appearance to, because you could change your appearance to words. I mean, the emote game would be crazy, but speaking, I like doing that. Typically, I like talking. I like using my words in my mouth. So I'm gonna say no. You're able to travel through time and space, but after you leave your 100th destination, you're sent to Europe in the year 1348 and must live out the remainder of your life there. Just don't go to 100 places. Go to 99 places. So we take. We press the button. You get a fully functional portal gun, but every time you fire it, a black hole spontaneously appears somewhere in our galaxy. A black hole spawning in, the odds of it being the sun are very low. And if it becomes the sun, that's suddenly no longer your problem. I'm gonna say yeah. Your partner makes you a sandwich, but their sandwich has bacon and yours does not. It depends if my partner is brawless in this moment and I am winning at League of Legends and I didn't ask for the sandwich. If the sandwich was not asked for and my name is Tyler Ninja Blevins and I'm playing League of Legends and my brawless wife brings me that sandwich, that's when I'll press the button. That tweet is so funny. Commander Shepard lives at the end of Mass Effect 3, but every human in the galaxy is dead except you, and all the other races can flourish. I don't care about Mass Effect. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a stack, so I don't care. I don't care. When you press a button, you can have the body you've always wanted, but all 42 of your nudes are leaked everywhere. This assumes that there are 42 nudes. There are 0 nudes of me anywhere. I guess this implies that 42 nudes are created and then distributed, but it's like you're the GOAT now, so who cares? Take. You get the power to heal any injuries, but healing yourself will result in your injury being afflicted on somebody nearby, and healing someone else will result in you getting their injury. This one sucks. This one's not good because you're not actually healing anything. You're just transferring it. I'm gonna say no to this one.